got some good news for you. Some very happy news, and this is absolutely awesome. We've been really excited about this as well. So basically, a tattoo artist has challenged himself to ink all 151 original Pokemon to benefit the Blue Cross Animal Welfare Charity. And I'm so excited to have him on the show. We've got William Langford, the guy himself, joining me. How are you, Will? You good?
Hello, I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Good, not too bad, thank you, not too bad. I mean, we'll just go straight in, really. I mean, how long have you been a tattoo artist for? I mean, before we kind of get into the nitty-gritty of this.
Over 10 years now I've been doing it.
Oh, amazing.
I've had this place for, I've lost track of time now. I opened this shop shortly before the first lockdown.
Oh,
I've been
fantastic.
doing it for a lot longer than that.
Absolutely, that's great. It's nice to have your own space as well. But I mean, this is such a great idea. I mean, I loved it. As soon as we saw this article come out, we were like, "This is absolutely incredible." I mean, where did this initial idea come from?
Well, I've done charity work in the past, doing tattoos for charity, and they've never really taken off.
Yeah.
But this time, I don't know. I think just being locked indoors with my and knowing that other people are struggling in general for vets bills and just paying their own way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wanted to do something nice anyway, and it just seemed to swing towards an animal charity this time. And then I'm a Pokemon fan as well, so I get to do tattoos I want to do for a cause I want to help. So win-win.
Absolutely. Have you got a Pokemon that you're most excited to tattoo?
That's it, really.
Yeah.
Well, it's not on the list, but I'm hoping someone asks for it. I really want to do an armored Mewtwo.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
So whether it's from the first film or from the 2019 film, I want to do that, but I want to go big.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Just do a little one.
That's the best. Go big or go home.
We'll see. We'll see if anyone asks.
Yeah, that's the way.
Yeah.
But I think Pokemon, it does hold such a special place in a lot of people's hearts as well. Like, it's a very nostalgic thing. I mean, did you grow up watching Pokemon yourself? Were you a big Pokemon fan growing up?
Yeah, Pokemon, it was a big part of my life. I remember my parents questioned how come I know 151 Pokemon but not my times tables. You know, like it was always a big influence, and I think it is still now for loads of kids growing up, and even as adults, you know, I still love it. So it just makes sense for me to want to do it. So
absolutely,
that's where it comes from. I've still got loads of the cards and stuff. So I haven't played any of the latest games yet. I've got Pokemon Go, but I haven't got the newer stuff.
Oh, do you have a Switch? Do you own a Switch to be able to play some like Pokemon Violet?
No, I don't. I keep toying with the idea of getting one.
Yeah,
but I need to look into that.
That's the next step. So you can play it and tattoo them, which is really cool. So can you tell us a little bit more about Blue Cross as well, and kind of the charity itself that you're raising money for?
Yeah, so they essentially just help pet owners. So anyone struggling with paying vets bills or feeding their animal, just looking after it in general.
Yeah.
When it comes to rehoming, anything. So they're a brilliant charity to look into and support. It could have, personally, I could have picked any pet charity, I guess.
Yeah.
But Blue Cross just seemed to cover all the bases. You know, it seemed to speak to me in that way.
Absolutely. And how much are you hoping to sort of raise? Have you got like a set goal of how much you'd like to raise with this?
Well, originally I said $4,000, just because if I divvied up the profit from all 151 Pokemon, I could kind of make that go to about $4,000-ish. But that was assuming that everyone was going to go teeny tiny with their Pokemon, and I probably wouldn't quite be able to cover all of them anyway. Yeah. So hopefully I can get a little bit more than $4,000, but we'll just see how it goes. Because before this took off, before everyone wanted to talk about it, I guess, I thought it was just going to be a little thing I muddled through throughout the year, doing a Pokemon here and there. Yeah. And then I kind of exceeded my reach on my own social media, so I spoke to the papers about it.
Yeah.
And now I've got emails coming in from everywhere. So I may reach that target relatively easy.
Oh, absolutely.
So we'll see how it goes.
Definitely. And like we were saying, I think Pokemon, it just holds such a big place in a lot of people's hearts, and everyone has their favorite Pokemons and things like that. I mean, how do
Yeah,
people kind of,
exactly.
yeah, and how do people kind of get in touch in terms of like donating and things? Is there a way to just kind of donate some money towards you?
So yeah, I was going to avoid a GoFundMe because GoFundMe essentially takes a percentage of the donation. But I have got a GoFundMe if people want to use that. That's on my social media. I've got a link, or just go straight into the Blue Cross website and donate straight to them. I'm sure they've got a donation page. Or book in and get a tattoo, and I'll donate. So
Definitely book in. That sounds so good. How many have you got so far? Have you got quite a few booked in, all ready to go?
I think so. I've still got emails to go through.
Oh my gosh.
But I think at the moment we've got just over 30 Pokemon booked in.
Wow.
Plus some duplicates. So we've got multiple of the same Pokemon. They're all going to be different designs. So originally I was going to do one of each Pokemon, but because there's fan favorites, I've had like 3 or 4 people minimum message for Pikachu and stuff.
Of course.
So I thought, well, because it's all for charity, and I still want to do one of each Pokemon, but because it's all for charity, I'll do more than one of the same Pokemon. I'll just do a custom design for each customer.
That's really cool. I think it's such a cool idea. Yeah. You've nicked George and Luca there. Looking forward to getting their tattoos as well. Yeah. They're talking about it in the office today. It sounds exciting. So I mean, like, I can see why it's popped off, because I think this is such a cool thing.
Yeah, I weren't expecting it, if I'm honest. It put me outside of my comfort zone a bit. Being on here as well, it's new to me.
That's it. There you go. You've got your telly debut as well, which is all nice. So there you go. You've got it all in one, which is good. Oh well, Will, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me on the show. It's been absolutely wonderful to have you, and best of luck with all of this. And I'm sure after seeing this as well, you're probably going to get some more emails come through. But I do think you're going to smash that target. So thank you so much.
Right, lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for contacting me. Thank you.
Cheers.